Hi, Cancer. Welcome back to Lee's Intuitive Tarot. My name is Leigh, and today we're going to continue on by looking at your new love, by seeing what's going on with you and your soulmate, okay? We're going to take a look at two different perspectives on the relationship. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. If you'd like to book a personal reading, there's a link in the description box below. Okay, let's go ahead and get started. Okay, here we go, Cancer. Overall energy for this week's reading is the Three of Pentacles. So this is talking about collaboration, the two of you working together to build an amazing relationship with each other. Okay, I feel like that's what you both want. You both have been through heartache with this Three of Swords. This can talk about, heartbreak, breakup, separation. All right, it can also speak of a third party. I feel like it is third party, meaning one of the swords would be you, one would be your twin, and one would be this new person, the soulmate. Okay, or it could go the other way, and one be you, one be the soulmate, and one be their other person. Okay, all right. Underneath this is the Hierophant. Okay, it is talking about a higher level of commitment. It is Taurus energy. This is what I feel like both you and your person, what you want. And then with the Ace of Pentacles, it's talking about, a brand new beginning in love with something stable, committed, long term. All right. And then with the Hangman, this can talk about, again, look, I just told you we're going to talk about two different perspectives. It's talking about looking at love from a different perspective with the Hangman. Pisces energy. It can also speak of like just letting go of things that no longer serve you so you can let in this new love. Okay. So we're going to start by clarifying the Three of Pentacles. Okay. All right. Okay, we've got the numbing card showing up here. So this is coming up for your side. So if you're doing anything to numb this situation, that's not how you're supposed to heal the situation. You doing what you're doing, but I'm telling you what Spirit is telling me, okay? This is about you healing the feelings that you're trying to suppress with this numbing card. Okay, this could be your twin coming up here saying that they're still trying to numb themselves from the way that they feel about you. Okay, so I'm telling you what Spirit is saying, and we're moving on. Then we have the Ascending card and Reinvention. So you are ascending, you are moving on. I feel like this is the twin. I don't feel like this is you. Okay, let's move forward. So you are ascending, you're moving on, you're going through a spiritual awakening, and you are reinventing yourself. I just talked to Gemini about the same thing, about the fact that you're stepping into a new timeline. So you got to move differently and you have to be differently. Okay, or be different. Okay, so let's pull for your person and see what comes up. Okay, your person is fixing what is broken in their life. Okay, it could be with, the fallout from the connection that they were in. It could be, other random things in their life. But I feel like they're preparing for this connection, and they're not afraid to ask for guidance from Spirit if that's what is necessary. Okay, because that's what Spirit is there for. They're there to help you when you need it. All right. Okay, so this first card here is representing how it's talking about how you and this person represent yourselves. So we have you showing up as the Moon, Cancer. This is your energy, because the Moon is Pisces energy, but it's also Cancer because Cancer is ruled by the Moon. So the reason why I'm laughing is because it's just funny that it's the Moon, and it's funny that it's your energy, because this is like you being secretive, Cancer, okay? And I get it because you've been hurt and stuff like that, but you can't go into this trying to be secretive. You got to be open, okay? Look at the jellyfish there. That's the first time I've ever seen that. Okay, you could be, this is about, it could talk about like fear, you drowning in your emotions. You could have secrets. Let me clarify and see what Spirit is talking about with this card. I'm not laughing at y'all. I'm just laughing at the fact that it's the moon. I'm not laughing at y'all at all. So please don't take it like that. Okay, so we've got the fifth dimension and we have guide. So you're being guided, like I told you, through this connection, just like your person is. You and this person are already together in the 5D. That's why you feel the things you feel. That's why you're hearing the messages and the songs that you're hearing. Okay. All right. I just realized there was water. Oh, that's weird. It's like ice. That's like ice and there's like water there. I don't know. It's like I'm just starting to see certain things out of this card. Spirit is like drawing my attention to certain things. Cause to me, something with this water here and the water here, I just feel like, this is all about you and your emotions, okay? Don't be fearful of your emotions, Cancer, okay? You should be proud of yourself that you are an emotional being, because there are a lot of people out here who are just all kinds of dysfunctional because they're not in touch with their feelings, okay? And I know a lot of times you feel like people use your feelings against you, but now we're stepping in, like I said, to a new timeline where you're dealing with somebody where they're not going to do that to you. Okay. They're going to understand what's going on and they're not going to treat you like that. It's the soulmate. I ain't talking about nobody else. If you deal with anybody else and they do anything, that's not who I'm talking about. I'm talking about the soulmate. Okay. So whatever else is going on with you, them people, I can't put my stamp of approval on them because I don't know. Okay. All right. So when it comes to your person, they're representing themselves as the Knight of Cups. So water sign or someone with a lot of water in their chart, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces, like I said, they may have water placements too, Cancer. So then that means that they're going to understand you. All right. So this is talking about, but I feel like they're going to understand you regardless. And so this says romantic gesture. This is going to be somebody that comes in and makes romantic gestures. They're going to have their heart on their sleeve. They're going to come in and be completely open about how they feel about you. They're going to lay all the cards out on the table and they're going to want you to do the same thing with them. Okay. All right. Let's clarify. Hold on one second. Ooh, it is hot in here. And the air is on. So I can't even cut down because it's already on. But I feel like it's because I'm reading, y'all. I feel like it's the passion. Because I always get hot when I read for y'all. See, so here we go. Spirit is telling you that this person don't want no secrets. They want you to be completely honest with them about how you feel. And, we got the vacation card. This could talk about them wanting to travel with you. They could actually be on vacation right now. Because I've had some people tell me that, that card was taken literally in their situation. Okay, so the next placement we're going to take a look at, this represents how both of you see each other. So we've got the Temperance card for you. This is Sagittarius energy. It is talking about, you see this person as your soulmate. It says restoration at the bottom of the card. It is talking about, I feel like, this person, you see them as someone who can come in and help you restore your love life, like get it to where it is you're wanting it to be. Also with the Temperance card, you see this person as being a healthy balance that is coming into your life as well. Okay. All right, let's clarify. Okay, so you have had I feel like many barriers when it came to your love life, but this is about you learning the lessons from these obstacles and these barriers so that you can move forward into this new connection. Okay. When it comes to your person, we're talking about how they see you. And we've got the Page of Cups coming up here, which is water sign or someone with a lot of water in their chart, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. This is Pisces. And then we have the Five of Swords here. It says mind games and control. So hold on. Let me clarify this before I say anything, because I want to know why this is showing up here. Okay, I feel like what is going on here is with the Page of Cups and the Five of Swords, this is Spirit saying that, this person, they see you as somebody with whom they can, look, it says message of love at the bottom, with whom they can share their love with, and it's going to be an end of the mind games and the control that has happened to the both of you in past relationships. Okay. All right. Then we have the taking a risk and loss and sadness that are clarifying these two things. Okay. And so I feel like that's why your person is wanting an end to the mind games and control, because it's ended in a lot of loss and a lot of sadness in their past when it comes to relationships that have failed. Okay. And I feel like the same thing with you. And with the taking a risk, I feel like this is clarifying the Page of Cups. Okay. Because like I told you, love is a risk. You cannot, everybody want to try to hedge their bets, try not to get hurt or whatever. But if you go in like that, you're pretty much, already guaranteeing that something's going to go down, because you can't go in like that. That's the purpose of you healing yourself, Cancer, is so you can be open. I'm not saying, like I told you, I'm not saying go balls to the wall and just be like, I'm just ripping it all. I'm not saying that. What I'm saying is you be tentative about the way you're moving, but you still move. You still tell this person how you feel. You still open yourself up all the way, because if you want, hold on. What do we got? Okay. If you want this person to come like this, how they're showing up with their, with their arms open wide and being completely honest and telling you exactly how you feel. How they feel. You got to do the same thing as well, because it's about both of you building a safe space for each other. And the way you do that and deal, like I said, that's why you got to deal with the trust issues. If you have trust issues, go back and figure out what the root of that is, and dig it out, because you and this person have to trust each other if you're going to build this relationship. You have to do it. And I understand, yes, that trust is earned, but you also have to go in giving the person a chance to show you that they can earn it. Okay. All right. So the next card we're going to take a look at represents how you both feel about the relationship. So we've got the Nine of Pentacles showing up here. This is, for you, it is talking about, you seeing this as something that's going to help you to stand in your independence. And what I mean by that is that this is going to be a healthy, interdependent relationship where, you lean on each other, but in a healthy manner. It's not a thing where you're needing each other to survive. There's nothing wrong with needing each other, but it's the way you need each other. Because this person shouldn't be a situation to where you feel like you can't function if this person is not in your life. Okay. It's not supposed to be like that. Okay. Especially in the beginning. It's supposed to be a thing where, you are in your independent, powerful energy. Your person is in their independent, powerful energy. And you lean on each other for support when when you need it. And it helps you to go outside into the world and do what it is that you do, knowing that you have that person there as a support system and as a safe space if you need it. Because that's what the healing is about you knowing that you can take care of yourself, and it doesn't matter if anybody's here or if they're not, because you know what you need to do to make sure that Cancer is okay. Okay. All right, let's clarify. Nine of Pentacles. Okay, so we have the Muse card and communication. So there's going to be a lot of communication between the both of you in this connection. Like I said, you will never not wonder. You'll never wonder where you stand in this relationship with this person, because this person is always going to let you know how they feel. Okay, and like I told you, they expect the same thing in return. With the Muse card, like I said, you inspire each other to be the best you can be. Okay, that's what I'm saying about the support and supporting each other, like being each other's cheerleader, that type of thing. I'm not, like I said, I'm not talking about unhealthy and, oh, we obsessed and, all that kind of stuff. Because people say that, they use that obsession word in like a joking or a laughing matter, but I don't feel like it is in a healthy relationship. Okay, this is about you taking care of you and your person taking care of themselves, and then as a couple, y'all being healthy together. Okay, all right. So when it comes to your person and how they feel about the relationship, we've got the Four of Pentacles showing up. Okay, it says scarcity mindset here. I feel like this is just your person saying that, you know, they don't want a relationship where, you know, there's any type of possession, or where you feel like, you know, how to explain it. They want both of you to feel secure, right? So that it doesn't get to a point where there's possession and there's jealousy. But remember, I told you, nobody better fuck with you though. Nobody better fuck with you, but they don't want it to be a thing where the way you move makes them jealous, or the way they move makes you jealous. Like doing things to trigger each other, to have fucked up episodes. You know what I'm talking about. You know what I'm saying. There's people out there, that's the way they try to see how somebody feels about them. They'll go out there and flirt with people and do shit to make the other person jealous, so that they can get that, whatever it is, that security, so they can feel secure in the relationship. And that's unhealthy to do that to somebody, to bring them out of themselves. Because I'm like, if you want to know how I feel, just fucking ask. I'll fucking tell you. You know what I'm saying? But you're supposed to be telling your person on a regular basis anyway. They shouldn't have to be guessing, I feel like. Okay, so this person is making plans. And also there's going to be a lot of growth and expansion in this connection. Okay, both of you are going to grow tremendously as a result of being in this relationship with each other, because you realize the importance of healing now. I feel like your person realizes it as well. And this is going to be a relationship where you both police yourselves. Like, if this person feels like things are going off the rails or something like that, they're going to be quick to want to adjust it and make whatever changes they need to make. And I feel like you're going to be the same way, because you're going to be influencing each other, okay, or inspiring each other. Okay, not the last card, but the next placement number 4, is talking about what you both want from the relationship. So we got the Knight of Swords here. This is an air sign, or someone with a lot of air in their chart: Gemini, Libra, or Aquarius. You see what it says on here, right? Decisive action. I feel like that's what you want. You want somebody that knows what the fuck they want, and is going to come in, sweep you off your feet, do what they need to do, man or woman, and, do what they need to do to make sure you feel secure. I feel like that's what you want, because I feel like you done had people play mind games and play with your feelings and do all this kind of stuff, and I feel like you done with this kind of bullshit. Okay, all right. So you and this person are mirroring each other, so you want the same things. You want the same things out of this connection. And then we've got the springtime card. So for some of you, you may not be meeting your person until spring, which is not that far away. It's only a few months away. Or I feel like for a lot of you that are already together, you may be becoming committed in the connection together by spring. Okay. All right. So when it comes to your person and what, they want from the relationship, they want the truth. They want communication. That's what they want. They want you to let them know how you feel, what's going on. And they always want you to be truthful. Okay. All right. Let's clarify. Okay. So we have the moving card. So this person could be moving. Okay. They could be, relocating, maybe to come closer to you, or, it could be somebody that's on the move all the time. All right. We have the children card. They could actually have children, or this could just be talking about inner childhood wounding and that they're working on that. And then we have the you're on the right path card. So, the healing that they're doing, Spirit is saying, they're doing what they need to do. What they're doing is the proper thing to be able to step into this connection the right way. Okay. All right. So when it comes to the next placement, this is talking about how you both see a possible future together. So we have the Queen of Swords showing up here. Air sign, or someone with a lot of air in their chart: Gemini, Libra, or Aquarius. So this card is talking about, the fact that the both of you have been through a lot. And I feel like, you want a connection where you're independent, but you also have, like I said, you also have that support system. And I also feel with this card, it is talking about you letting go of a lot of the things that you've been suppressing when it comes to experiences you've had in past relationships. Okay. All right, let's clarify. But you got to stop holding yourself back. You cannot hold yourself back, okay? Because the Queen of Swords can hold themselves back sometimes. So we've got shadow work. Spirit is saying that shadow work is what's going to be necessary to get you out of this energy, okay? If you are exhibiting that, like wanting to suppress your feelings and not open yourself up, and, you know, you ready to chop somebody up as soon as they, you know, you have, like I said, you have to give this person a chance, because this person is not responsible for the things that has happened to you, and vice versa, okay? All right. And then we have the action card. So this is Spirit telling you, you know, there needs to be action when it comes to shadow work. All right. Okay. When it comes to your person, the way that they see the possible future together is the star, Aquarius energy. So they see you both as each other's wish fulfillment. Okay. And again, they're talking about healing as well, because the star card can speak of that. You healing the things that have happened to you in the past. So they see this connection as a very healing connection as well. All right, let's clarify. Okay, so we've got balancing the situation. They see this connection ending in marriage. All right, and then we've got the visitor card here. So this person may be coming and knocking on your door, or, you know, they might show up where you work, you know, you might see them online. It's wherever this person is, because it's going to be different for all of you, okay? Some of you, like I told you, same friend group. Others of you, you know, you may have met this person online. For others of you, you know, it just could be somebody that, you know, knows you some kind of way, and they know where you live, and they come knock on your door, okay? All right, so let's get some messages from Spirit. Let's see what else they want to tell you. Okay, so we've got the 8 of Pentacles. So it's saying learning all you can about a subject or a career, going back to school, taking a seminar, or finding a mentor. Attention to detail, skill, work that you love. So Spirit is telling you, focus on what you love, even if that means you have to go back and re-educate yourself or add on to your education about something. Focus on what you love. And then also with the 8 of Pentacles, Spirit is saying, you know, don't be afraid to do the work that is necessary to make this connection work. Do the work on yourself, independent of the connection, and to do the work together with your partner to make this what you want it to be. Okay? All right. So let's get some messages from the new person. Hold on. Let me do these. Okay. So we've got, I see life differently now. I feel like that's them being, you know, being around you, observing you and things like that. You've shown them some different aspects of life. Okay. I'm starting to understand our connection. I can be myself with you, like I said, and you're going to be able to be yourself with this person as well. You might be a little nervous in the beginning, but I feel like once you relax, you will realize that, you know, you and this person, this is somebody that you can be authentically you with. Okay. I want you so badly. Hold on. Oh, we got I don't deserve you at all. We have I can't stop thinking about you. You're always in my dreams. And then we have sometimes I stare at my phone and become stuck. Okay. So like I said, this person wants to contact you. They want to talk to you, but they're waiting for the time to be right. I hope you don't find out that I've been watching your social media. I told you this person, they watch you. Okay. And then let's get these. Okay, we have you're all I've ever hoped for. You're my dream person. And then we have I'm grateful that you came into my life. All right, let's get one more. Okay, we've got inspiration. All right, it says there's no one else who inspires me the way you do. I am proud of you, your achievements and gifts. Your love really gives me strength and courage to strive for more out of life. Then we have my world. It says, you mean the world to me. Everything revolves around you. I keep you in my mind when I'm making decisions. I'll keep you in mind when I'm making decisions and when I and I include you in all of my plans. See, so this person is thinking about their future with you, okay? With you in it. Okay, so every action and every dream. I love doing life with you. You mean so much to me. Without you, I feel like nothing. Okay? All right. Okay, Cancer. I hope this helped. Oh, wait. Hold on. I forgot about your oracle card. How could I forget that? Okay, hold on. Let me get the oracle card. Okay, here we go. Okay, so it says love yourself first. It says your self-respect makes you more romantically attractive. You know, I tell y'all that all the time. Love yourself the way you want this person to love you. If you want them to love you a certain way, you got to be right too, okay? You got to love yourself that way too. And then we've got new love. It says a new person has stirred your romantic feelings, okay? All right, Cancer, I hope this helped. Please don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. If you'd like to book a personal reading, there is a link in the description box below. Please have a good day and a good rest of your week, and I will talk to you soon. Bye, Cancer.